So here we are at Manthey's headquarters here at the Nürburgring, and it's a few weeks before the first round is supposed to take place with the prologue in Qatar and then round one. But unfortunately yesterday it was announced that the round has been delayed and postponed as a result of the situation in the Middle East at the moment. The testing in Qatar was a very long 2 days. The second day we ran from 9 AM until 11 PM, so it was very intense. Unlike the cars that I've driven before, the Porsche just seemed to keep going and going and going. But I really enjoyed the test, got on with the car. I found it admittedly quite tricky to drive. The car is different to what I've driven so far in my GT3 career. You know, making progress, working with the engineers, working with the driver coaches to just understand better how I need to drive the car. And by the end of the 2-day test, I felt like I'd learned a hell of a lot and feeling really positive about the season ahead.
You have to go to rotary page 2, because then whatever you are, you see if you're on page 2 or page 1. I think this is more intuitive. Would you agree? Then there will be one drop, and then from that moment on, lap time will start getting better and better because the fuel level is overruling the tire degradation.
It's just, yeah, it's that balance between coming off the brake, the rolling phase, and then when you go back to throttle, it's not like consistent, but I think that's me.
Mega, honestly. I see like 0.9, I get closer, you know, it's 56 on 55, you know?
So it's a new season, it's a new team, it's a new car, and it's been great to get to know the Manthey team. Everyone's been very friendly, receptive, getting to know my new teammates as well. Obviously Timur is a very strong silver, and Chan is man of the moment in the Porsche world, having won DTM last year and being a factory driver. So really excited to work with those guys.
Especially in the early part of the year, it becomes really quite tricky as we edge towards the start of the season, because you've had more time in the office and naturally you get busier and busier. Every day you're training, you're eating, you're thinking about the season ahead, and you're edging towards that first round. Especially with a new car, we had the testing, and the first couple of days that I did in Qatar, I found the car quite difficult. It was a different experience to the McLaren and the Mercedes I've driven in the past, so it took a bit of time to get used to it. With my third day testing at Imola, I found that finally I got to gel with the car, and then fourth day testing at Spa really got on with it in the end.
Heels of your feet, big push, forward, drop it out, ready, go. Hold it at the top, abs brace, and drop it.
I'm here today to meet the whole team. Obviously I've met most of the team at our test that we've already done in Qatar a few weeks ago. see the facility itself. Also, the new chassis is in build, ready for what will now be round 1 at Imola. So it's great to see that as a bare shell and meet the team that are building the car and putting it together.
Hello, I'm Kevin. I'm the chief mechanic of the 91 WEC car. I'm putting the tires on the pit stop in the front left and the rear right. All the people think always, yeah, we fly on holidays and have some fun on racetracks and see the world, but it's not like this. We have a lot of work from morning to the evening on the racetrack, and we work weeks just to prepare one car for one race, and then maybe in endurance we drive them quite long, but sometimes also on sprint just for 1 hour, spend 4 weeks for the car. This a lot of people don't understand.
Obviously, you can't win the championship for the last 2 years running and win Le Mans the last 2 years running without being absolutely one of the best teams out there. And immediately, the way in which the car was run, the reliability of the car, and just everything about the whole team. You know these guys, this is all they've ever done, is run these 911s and go racing and win. And that was evident from the test, and it's very reassuring for the season ahead to sort of have such a successful test where, as I said, we did over 2,000 kilometres, huge amount of mileage between 3 drivers in 2 days. And yeah, we felt like, you know, the car was solid, it was strong, and it's very confidence inspiring for the season ahead.
And really share parts in between cars.
James G, what's the plan now?
Stick in the driving period for sure. We don't drive parts at the end.
Okay.
It's the first model year 26. My name is Patrick Arkenau. I'm the director of racing at Manthey, and I'm within the company for more than 12 years. Driven by success, driven by passion. Everyone at Manthey is definitely keen to be successful, to do their absolute very best and also beyond in order to do it. And the very unique thing is that we have the possibility to build a structure, to build a team. We are all very linked to each other. A lot of people in key positions have been with the company for quite long and share the same spirit, to be still able to transport our culture into every individual.
Hi, my name is Niki Reda. I'm since 2013 together with my brother Martin, the managing director of Manthey Racing. Yes, for sure, without passion it's not possible, because you have to do so many extra miles. It's not only one, there are many extra miles you have to go, everybody have to go these extra miles. And this is not possible without passion. It's addiction to the competition. So you have to be a bit of addicted to racing, to do that for more than 25 years for me personally. If you win the last year, then everybody congratulates you, but first race you have to show you are spot on again.
The team, which is as passionate about it as I am, keeps me personally very motivated, even in hard times, even in very exhausting times, and be able to give something back to the whole crew to make sure we are successful and we get a reward for the hard work is what I love and what keeps me going.
Let's give it a try. Box, left, box, full fuel, full energy, select one.
The seat adjustment was good. I think you'll find it better. It stops you sliding. It's definitely, once you stop sliding, you're like, this. I've been spending half my lap trying to get up. And I'd really like to look at data, like I said, especially at turn 8, Brussels, to just see where I go to power and where others do and how much, and because it's such a long corner.
But you still had the same minimum speed. And by not over pushing the entry, I mean not going too fast into the corner. It's not the brake, like the late braking was nice, this was all nice, but you try to carry too much speed through the corner, and then the tire cannot hold it. You wash out with the front, and then you're in a bad angle when you go on power. Okay.
So the livery is just about to be revealed this week, and it's a really striking racing yellow. The last 2 years we've really established ourselves and become a known paddock name. This year we are the title sponsor of the 91 car. Of course, my teammates' sponsors as well incorporated into that, so it's a real combination of what we all wanted, which is to have a striking livery.
So the first race is going to be at Imola, and so the real challenge there is going to be working with the team in a race environment for the first time. Obviously we've done quite a lot of testing now, working with my teammates and the team itself in a race weekend, not a simulation but for real for the first time. Whilst I'm very familiar with WEC, it'll be a different experience, and we'll have some hurdles to cover, but I'm very confident that we will hit the ground running, which is something I said the whole of last year, but this year has to be that year.